Hello and welcome to CO 150, Section 801. This is CO 150 taught online. My name is Mark Bresnan. I'll be teaching the course, and I just want to take some time to review the syllabus, give you some basic information about how the course is going to be taught, how the online modality is going to work, just some ideas about what to expect, especially over the first couple weeks. Now, I'll warn you right now that this is by far the longest this semester that I'll just spend talking to a screen. So there are going to be videos this semester, but today, or in this kind of set of materials, I'm going to talk for about 30 minutes. I'll probably break it up into 3 different videos just because that'll make it faster to upload. That is not going to be what the course is like. I really am going to try to keep videos short and fairly limited to about 10 minutes when I can to try to give you some, kind of concise information at appropriate times during the course. This is not a sit and watch me lecture course other than just this first bit. Okay, so please don't see whatever the running time is on this on YouTube or whatever the cumulative running time is and freak out. So this is CO 150 college composition. Before I get into the course itself, I think it's going to be important just to make sure everybody kind of sees where things are on Canvas and that you ensure that you're able to access the course materials, because obviously, since this course is online only, if you can't access the materials on Canvas, you're kind of stuck, right? So everyone should be seeing this course, and you probably didn't make it to this video unless you saw CO 150 section 801 listed on Canvas, so that's good. Your Canvas site, though, is going to look quite a bit different than mine because a lot of the sections aren't going to be visible yet. There is one section that will be visible here that will say modules. By the time you're looking at this, modules will be visible. But in general, I don't do a ton with Canvas. Mostly it's a place to kind of track where the readings are and the assignments, right? So kind of keep the schedule, keep it up to date. It's a place for you to turn in some of your assignments, especially your graded assignments are going to be posted here and you'll submit through Canvas. A place to track your grades. A place to park the syllabus, and then the modules. So let me leave the student view here so we can make sure you can see those. Again, you can see them now if you're looking at this, but just so I can review them. The modules, which is kind of the way to organize the course. So on the home page, when you get down to the schedule here, it will say start here, introducing the course on ourselves, and that will be highlighted, that will be linkable, it will take you to the module, which will have a series of activities and assignments. Later, so the first week of the actual semester, which starts on Tuesday, January 19th, I believe, is that right? Yes, Tuesday, January 19th. I'll have the weeks 1 and 2 introduction to summary module posted as well. And so that will be linked and you'll see it there. When you go to the modules, you're going to see a variety of things. Some things are just going to be documents. Some things are going to say, here's an assignment, post this on Discord. I'll talk about that in a little bit. Some will be assignments that you have to upload. Here's your actual essay assignment, or here's a short piece of writing I want you to upload to Canvas. Some will be linked videos. There'll just be a variety of things. Some have dates, some don't. If they're just a document or something, they won't have dates. Some will have dates, and they're kind of, you need to submit those things or take those actions by that time to either get like a letter grade or a grade of complete. Some have dates, and it just means like, here's this video, watch it by this date, because if you don't, you're going to be really confused, right? It's not going to be, I can't really I'm not going to give you a video and then give you a quiz about it. I'm just going to say, okay, you need to read this or you need to see this by this time. Otherwise, you're going to be really confused. Y'all are already watching this video. It says review syllabus and watch introductory video by January 22nd. So if you take a break at some point and come back, make sure you do that by January 2nd. So those are the basics of Canvas. Most of you are pretty familiar with Canvas. A lot of instructors do a lot more with Canvas than I do, and that's fine, but you're really only going to need some pretty limited skills for the purposes of this course. What is this course? Good question. Um, Let me talk a little bit more about who I am, and then I'll talk a little bit more about what the course is. Sorry, just move that out of the way. So as I said, my name is Mark Bresnan. Feel free to call me Mark, Professor Bresnan, whatever you're comfortable with. This is we're going to do an introduce yourself thing on Discord. So you can check that thread for a little bit more about me. But here's my contact information, and email is the best way to reach me, mark.bresnan@colostate.edu. There's an email client in Canvas, like the, if you go to your inbox or whatever, you can email me through that. I recommend just opening your email account and sending me something to mark.bresnan@colostate.edu. I get them both. There's just some technical reasons why the colostate.edu address works a little bit better for me. My office is in Eddy Hall, 307. You guys don't need to know that at all. Because I'm not going to have in-person office hours this spring. We will just do virtual meetings on Discord. And again, I will talk about Discord in a little bit. Those office hours are going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays, excuse me, from 12:45 to 1:45. Wednesdays from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, or by appointment. I know many of you are, not all of you, but a good number of you are full-time working adults, so the daytime office hours might not work for you. Please feel free to let me know if you have questions. We can either just talk over email, or we can set up a time outside of those hours to talk. That's fine with me. If you're on campus and you want to sit down face-to-face, that's great too. We could set up a time to meet outdoors, weather permitting. I'm totally happy to do that. So that's kind of just a little bit more about who I am, how to contact me. Let's talk about the course itself. I think that's the most interesting part. And then I'll probably stop the video and come back for part 2 to discuss some other things. So what is this course? There's a course description there that you can read through on your own on the syllabus. You guys all know this is a required course. Some of you may be coming from another institution. Some of you may be coming from a 2-year college. Some of you may have taken AP English at your high school. Some of you may have taken the first year writing class years ago. But Colorado State University wants you to take CO 150Y. This is the course that is going to give you a variety of writing skills that you can then apply to your later courses. Now, we're going to talk a lot more in the coming week about what that variety of writing skills mean, what exactly you're going to learn in this class, and what you're not going to learn in this class. And I think that's an important thing to think about. But we feel really passionately, and the university feels very passionately, that the writing skills, the reading skills, and the research skills that you learn in this class are really going to be fundamental to your success at CSU and really kind of in the world at large. This particular course, so my section of the class, has a theme, which is Parks and Recreation. I want us to, as we go this semester, have kind of a broad topic that gives us something to read and write about. Because otherwise the course can feel a little bit abstract, a little bit scattered. So we're going to talk about Parks and Recreation, which is a really broad theme. If you hear that and you say, I don't care about that, or, oh, do you mean like the TV show Parks and Recreation? A really broad theme. We're going to talk about issues having to do with the outdoors, conservation, sports, recreational activities, national parks, city parks, all kinds of stuff. So I think just about everybody should be able to find something in there that they kind of click with. But even if you don't at all, this course is about writing. it's a writing course. So this is not a course where we're going to get to the end and we can say, oh, here's a quiz. Tell me about these, famous dates in the history of the formation of the National Park Service system. That's not what the course is about. We're just we have some articles that we're going to read that are going to get us thinking about some of those issues, but the primary focus is on the writing skills. And so writing, reading, and research skills. So that's really what this is about. The material, kind of the other part of the material on the first couple pages of the syllabus is pretty kind of technical, and it has to do with the Colorado Commission on Higher Education. If you take this equivalent course at any other institution in the state, it's going to have this same language on it. So I'm not going to belabor it too much. I think the important things to know are that the language here says that if you get at least a C minus in this course, you can take it, you can transfer to just about any other institution in the state and receive credit for this kind of category of courses. Now, Colorado State doesn't even have a C minus, so really we're just saying a 70 or above to get it to transfer. And there's more information about that that's available. And these learning outcomes, we are going to talk about a lot more as the semester progresses. So if you're curious as to kind of when I said, we're going to learn this set of writing skills, what that means, feel free to look at those now, but we'll talk about them much more as the semester progresses. So that's what the course is. Let's take a break there. And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to talk about required text. I'm going to talk about grading, people's favorite, one of people's favorite topics, a few other things that are relevant to this particular class.